Yo, Hideyuki here, the Rebelling Rose, the one chained to oblivion, returning yet again with another excellent video. Today, I just wanted to talk about my top 10 death metal albums that you should check out. There's a lot of cool stuff in the death metal scene, and I just wanted to come on here and talk about some of the albums that I think are underappreciated, maybe under your radar, and yeah, I just wanted to share and give my thoughts on these albums. First up on the list, we have Eternal Caustic Torment by Wombbath. Man, this came out back in the 90s, and whoo boy, this is some great aggressive death metal, man. Lots of good riffs here, lots of great energy, and yeah, the vocals are pretty good on here too. But yeah, great stuff. Next up on the list, we have Purulent Decomposition by Sepsism. Man, Sepsism is a dope band, man. I think they're painfully underrated, man. I mean, wow. Like, there's just a lot going on with these guys. They got some thrash in there. You got your classic death metal sound with the drums just going crazy, the blast beats and what have you. And yeah, it's just a great combination of all those elements put together. And I like a lot of their stuff, but I believe this one is definitely one of their best albums. And yeah, love the cover art on here as well. Really cool stuff. Next up on the list, we have Morio by the band Gotsu Totsu Kotsu. Whew, that's a mouthful. This one is a little more recent. This came out in 2008 or 9, somewhere around there, late 2000s. And this is a Japanese death metal band at that, which, there's not too many death metal, black metal bands. Mostly the ones that come up is a band like Sabbath, at least with the black metal scene. But not many people talk about bands of those genres in Japan. So this was a very rare occurrence for me. And, the albums is pretty great that they have. But this one in particular, definitely, man. I mean, the instrumentation on this thing, wow, like these guys can really play their instruments really well in here. Vocals is kind of a mixed bag where it's like it really depends on what type of style you like. If you like the quote unquote Cookie Monster sounding vocals, then yeah, this band will work for you. But if you're someone that likes death metal but not those kind of vocals, might not work for you. But if there's one thing I can say though, the instrumentation, like I said before, like, very well done here. Like they know how to play that very, very well. And that's what made it stand out to me the most. Next up on the list, we have Cryptic by Edge of Sanity. This is another death metal band which crosses over with thrash, and it sounds more thrash than death metal, but it still has the death metal elements in here. This one definitely has a mix when it comes to the vocals. Like some of it is clear, some of it is unclear. But either way, it doesn't matter. Lots of memorable riffs on this album, man. Oh boy, I mean, just an amazing album all around. Um, but yeah, very, very, very cool. Next up on the list, we have To Kill Is Human by Drawn and Quartered. This is another album that came out in the late 90s. And yeah, just absolutely awesome, man. This is a killer album. First off, the album artwork is incredible on here. Just really, really cool. The instrumentation again, really solid. And yeah, I think it's a very well produced album for death metal because a lot of people complain that death metal you can't hear or make out the vocals or oh the production is shit or what have you. But most or almost all of these albums on this list does have production, whether they're old or new, where you can clearly make out what's happening. So no worries there. Next up on the list, we have Insane Sickness by Tyrant Trooper. Man, I really wish Tyrant Trooper did more stuff. Because this album was awesome, man. I mean, wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is the kind of death metal that I can really fuck with. I mean, wow, man. For me, I do prefer the thrash aspect of death metal because the riffs are usually more memorable and that get that energy going, that adrenaline, of course. Um and the vocals just work beautifully here, man. I mean, the vocal range on this album, oh, man, just incredible, man. You will not be disappointed. Wow, man. Absolutely amazing. Killer album right here. And this came out in 95, man. So this is, mid 90s and sounding this good? Like, fuck, man. It's incredible. But, anyways, moving on. Next up on the list, we have World Without God by Convulse. Similar to Tyrant Trooper, they don't have much on their discography, but they're still one of those bands that can absolutely kick ass, despite them not playing as many songs out there or having as many material you can find. Just a cool concept album, man. I mean, just really, really cool here. Of course, you got the anti-religious themes going on here, so always cool to see that in metal. But anyways, moving on. Next up on the list, we have "Awaken from Slumber" by Pertinence. Pertinence was a mixed bag for me because when I listened to their debut, I thought they were okay, but production wasn't all that good. But I feel like this album was definitely a step up, production wise and instrumentation wise. I do think that the way they played was definitely more memorable here. The riffs are really, really good. And yeah, the vocals are even better on this album than their previous one. Very, very cool. And the artwork too just stands out a lot. Just awesome art here. Next up on the list, we have Process of Decay by Desecration. Um, this was a cool album. You know, this is another artist that has kind of like those muddy vocals or what have you, but the instrumentation is just absolutely incredible. The drumming here is just fucking insane. But yeah, just keeping them the usual decay and what have you, and talking about death, like how a lot of quote unquote typical or stereotypical death metal bands do. And if that scratches your itch, then this is a good album for you. Next up on the list, we have Echoes from Beneath by Sluggathor. Sluggathor is an interesting one where they have a lot of material, but it's at the same time kind of hard to find. They're definitely under the radar. I don't know that many people that know who Sluggathor are. But yeah, Sluggathor was a really cool classic death metal band, and they just had a lot of cool stuff. But Echoes from Beneath definitely stood out. This was an EP they released. Um, and yeah, it was just really cool, man. Just great all around. It kind of has not really black metal, but there's some instances in here where they do stuff with the intros and try to set up an atmosphere for the EP, and I appreciated that. I think that was a cool little add-on they had on the album. But yeah, with that being said, those are my top 10 death metal albums that you should check out. Just a lot of incredible music. There was a many more that I could have put on here. But maybe for another video, because, I love death metal stuff out of the extreme metal, uh, umbrella. Um, but yeah, that was great. Maybe next time I should do a black metal list, or maybe do some metalcore stuff or deathcore or something like that. That would be interesting. But for now, we're just gonna stick to the death metal, and yeah, just rock out, check them out, have a good time. But yeah, with that being said, Hideyuki here, the Rebelling Rose, and until next time, I'll see you.